Okay, gang, time to think up some episode ideas. So, have any ideas or things you've seen recently that inspired you in any way? Well, me and my buddies were recently thinking of an idea where we've had experiments like Explodey Head and Yang, where they're all fire and lava based. We thought about one that's ice based, and it's like a living icicle. We can call him Frosty or something, make like a Frosty the Snowman reference. And he shoots ice and snow everywhere. He freezes the whole of Hawaii, and it would be like this almost another Christmas episode type thing, and the aliens would be all shocked at what snow is and things like that. And we could even include Explodey Head or Yang in the episode, and they can have this huge fight where it's fire versus ice, this Dragon Ball Z type thing. What do you think of that? You know, the idea sounds promising, but not yet. No, we want to do something simpler, where we don't have to put in a lot of effort. Preferably, we could just copy plots of movies we've seen or something. I was hanging out with my girlfriend at the weekend, and I really wanted to watch Jaws, but she really wanted to watch Speed 2. Speed 2? Why not Speed 1? Yeah, I don't know. She has a thing for cruise ships or something. I don't know. So she was too scared to watch Jaws, and I didn't want to watch Speed 2 because it sucks. But then we decided, why not just watch both? And Jaws is to do with sharks in the ocean, and Speed 2 is to do with cruise ships in the ocean. So why not just make an experiment that's like a shark or something? We'll just color it purple, and yeah, then just have a cruise ship just gonna hit the island somehow. Now that idea I like. Let's get right to it. You know what? You deserve a raise. You deserve a raise. I'll go sort that out right now. You hang in tight. Alright. I don't even know what this character is supposed to be. So episode begins at the beach, again, where the two have come down to see Keone practice for a boat race he's going to be in. Lilo goes to feed Pudge the fish, but she sees something in the water that scares her before it goes and cuts Keone's boat in half.
I saw this boat in half!
No. Something much scarier than that. Back at the house, Lilo tells Jumba and Pleatley a reenactment of what happened before. Oh my god, what is happening to Jumba's head? It's like he's slowly going. Jumba says that they need to capture the experiment or every boat on the island will be wrecked, and then the boat race won't happen, which means that Lilo won't possibly get to be the GF to the BF Keone, even though this GF, Lilo, already has a BF, kind of, technically called 626MF. Gantu goes to Nani at the rental hut to go and buy some stuff in order to try and catch the experiment, and she instead charges him with everything in the place. Nice going. Before Gantu and Ruben go out to sea in order to try and catch the experiment, but it goes about as well as you'd expect.
Be getting close. See anything?
Nope. Only a giant fin headed right for us.
What? I think I just lost my deposit.
Back with the group, Jumba explains that their car can turn into a boat too, while Pleatley wears not only man's clothes, but full body covering clothes? Is this really Pleatley? Stitch, since as it was established in the spooky episode that he's afraid of water, is rightfully terrified of going out to sea and possibly drowning, but Jumba has him covered with life jackets, and he picks the yellow one, so I assume that's his favourite colour. Mine is green, if you didn't already know. So the two go out on the boat while Jumba and Pleatley wait at the— Wait, what?! They're waiting at the beach? They're sending the two of them just out on the boat in the middle of the sea? Did you forget the promise you made in the Explodey Head episode? Yeah, you're watching her, but what if the ship gets sunk? What the hell are you gonna do then? You're gonna have an alien that hates water and sinks in it, and that life jacket is gonna run out at some point. And then a little girl that, yes, can swim, but she's trapped out in the middle of the sea so far out, she probably can't get back again. Not to mention the experiment that will probably then come back and cut them in half. Great job, Jumba. You're officially less responsible than Gantu was for looking after Lilo. So because the experiment can cut through anything, it of course cuts through their boat faster than I cut through my money at the beginning of every month. Gotta get those commissions somehow, right?
It's impossible. 602 has sunk my superior water buggy.
Of course he has! You said yourself he could cut through anything! Are you having an off day, Jumba? Are you okay? As Gantu goes to give it another go, the two steal his boat. Nice guys. The guy just paid for that with his own money and now you stole it. Who are the thieving monsters now? So, if it can cut through a high-tech, state-of-the-art, alien-designed metal buggy, it cuts through their inflatable raft faster than I cut through my money at the beginning of every month. Gotta buy all those games I'm never gonna play because I'm too busy playing GTA. Okay, let's do a quick summary of their situation. Their buggy is cut in half and at the bottom of the ocean. All four of them are now stranded out in the middle of the sea with land nowhere to be seen and with no way of stopping the killer shark experiment that is out to kill them. You know, I'm thinking there may have been a better way to go about this.
What about the boat race? And Keone?
Lilo, I think there are things that are more important right now to worry about than the boat race and you possibly being the GF to the BF Keone, even though you okay, no, I'm not gonna do it again. But seriously? You have more important things to worry about, like your life.
If we don't find Sinker, nobody is safe.
Sinker?
Even if I haven't caught him, I can still name him.
Sure, Lilo, you keep telling yourself that. I bet you tell yourself that every night before you go to sleep in the mirror while you think about the experiments that you just let go without a care in the world. You may have forgotten about them, but I never will. But luckily for them, Deus Ex cruise ship has arrived.
Oh, how?
There's a sea monster outside the window!
Honey, they're not windows, they're portholes.
Dick, maybe care about your wife instead of making fun of her to her face. They end up getting up on the boat, but of course not before Stitch almost kills Pleatley with the anchor. Try number 2 for Gantu.
I still don't see why I have to come along. My buns are getting soggy.
Which buns are you talking about, Ruben? So, since it can cut through a high-tech alien-designed buggy like it's nothing, and an inflatable raft like it's less than nothing, it cuts through their middle-of-the-road average boat faster than I cut through my money at the beginning of every month. Buying way too much food in the beginning, and then having so little money left at the end that I'm eating basically nothing.
602 is out there, and there's no way to stop it.
That's the spirit, Lilo. You're the optimist of the group, aren't you? And after the big deal you made about naming him, why don't you call him Sinker now? Did you just forget? So the two go looking for the captain.
Another hallway? Where's the room where the captain drives the boat?
Oh yeah, I remember this bit of the tanker chapter. You see, you have to sneak past all these guards, pretty much going upwards the whole time. Since Stitch has a stomach bigger than my belly, Stitch eats all of the food in the buffet room. Dick.
I'm Tiffany, the cruise director. Aren't you just the cutest little girly whirly? Ooh, I could just eat you up.
Please stop talking like that.
Oh hey, it's every employee at Disney while they slowly die inside. Oh. So instead of finding the captain, they get dumped into daycare. But hey, I don't think Stitch minds. Try number 3 for Gantu and I didn't even have time to make the joke they got cut in half so fast. Almost as fast as in order to build something, Jumba asks Pleatley to get stuff from around the ship.
Iceberg! Dead ahead!
Oh my god, Pleatley, nice going, referencing the most horrific nautical disaster to ever happen in human history where hundreds died. Dick. They try to escape daycare but run into the woman again and come across Pleatley and Jumba before they all get thrown into jail. Jesus Christ, Lilo isn't even 10 and she's already been to jail twice. Also, Stitch looks big enough to fit through those bars. I had to say it, or one of you would have. So Lilo won't shut up about the damn boat race. Why do you not stop talking about the boat race, Lilo, huh? Because you want Keone to be there, because you want him to win, because you want him to win and then say, oh, I want to be with you, Lilo, and then kiss you on the spot. That's not going to happen. Even if he wins, he'll go to hug you or you'll go to awkwardly hug him, but then nothing will happen from it. You have made more progress with Stitch, the BF that's already been there the whole time. You kissed him! Do you not remember that? That's more progress than you will ever make with Keone. Just go to him, he's already there! This isn't a creepy obsession I have, I swear. So yeah, Lilo won't shut up about the boat race while they try to figure a way out, but before Jumba can enact his amazing escape plan, Stitch just tears a hole in the hull. And so Jumba uses all of the stuff they found on the ship to make a scuba suit for Stitch somehow. Hey, I won't complain, it looks pretty cool. Stitch takes the plunge while the other three put on disguises. He finally tracks down Sinker and has him cornered. You know how lucky you are, Stitch? You just laughed to an experiment's face. Right to his face about his appearance. A guy that has been terrorizing you all day, has been terrorizing the island all day, and can cut through literally anything. You're lucky that you're not little blue chunks right now. Back with the three, the captain's monocle falls off and they think no one is driving the ship, so they enter.
Ah, there you are.
You knocked the captain out of the window!
How Lilo said that both perfectly describes how ridiculous the situation is and the fact that the captain was completely unharmed. It's like she gained self-awareness for a few seconds. Try number 4 for... you're wrecking boats faster than I wreck my... Stitch continues to chase Sinker while Jumba and Pleatley fight over who controls the ship before they get superhuman strength for a few seconds and break the wheel? Really? Stitch brings Sinker back to the ship before using the anchor to tie the experiment up, before realizing, oh yeah, this ship is heading right for the damn island. The Avengers stole the scene from Lilo and Stitch! Oh my god! So the goddamn boat race finally starts while Keone has no boat, before Deus Ex cruise ship strikes again! Praise be to Deus Ex cruise ship! Over with Gantu and Reuben, they're on the SpongeBob Island? That has to be intentional, it has to be! I mean, they kind of look too similar for me to ignore it, right? So the episode ends with Lilo finding Sinker's one true place at a sushi restaurant. Out of nowhere, no foreshadowing or previous establishment, even though he could be used in construction to cut metal or in science to make accurate measurements. But sure, sushi restaurant that's completely empty except for you four works too. Thoughts on the episode? It has some funny bits, the animation looks a lot better in some places and then a lot worse in other places. Clearly pays homage to big boat movies like Jaws and Speed 2, but it's just kind of boring. Stitch catches the experiment by tying it up, the one true place just comes out of nowhere, Gantu is used for nothing except to fall over, and everyone is a dick! Nani charges Gantu way too much money, Jumba lets Lilo and Stitch go out to sea by themselves without a second glance, Pleatley scares a dude by referencing Titanic and pushes the captain out a window with zero remorse, Lilo cares more about the damn boat race and getting it on with Keone than actually catching the experiment, much less saving people, and Stitch destroys the cruise ship and eats all their food. Not to mention he makes fun of the experiment right to his face. No character is left unscathed in this episode. If you're a character in this episode, you will be a dick and you will like it. Yeah, the more I think about it, the less I like this episode. Everyone is really mean and it shies away from the experiment. I know it's to try and build tension like with Jaws, but instead it just comes off as rushed when it cuts from the evil experiment to suddenly good and working at a sushi restaurant. They don't show him being turned good or how Lilo thought of the idea to put him at the restaurant. At least have the episode begin with them at the place and the owner's saying he's on hard time. Oh my god, I actually bit the inside of my mouth. Ow, how do I do that? At least start the episode with the owner of the sushi restaurant saying that he's on hard times, or that the chef recently left and he's gonna have to close down. And then that's how she thinks of putting him there. It's what they do in a later episode and it works perfectly there. We can cross Sinker off the experiment list and show the one true place where he belongs is at the sushi restaurant. And let me ask you this. What is the moral of this episode? I have no idea. The vibe that I got from it was just care about yourself, be a dick, and everything will work out fine in the end. That's a great lesson for kids. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you liked it, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and subscribe to me if you want to see more Lilo and Stitch love. And now if you'll excuse me, I have some shopping to do. Get it? Get it? It's the joke I've been making the entire episode multiple times, and it gets funnier each time I make it, without making any change to it. Well, that's not fair, because technically, I changed my joke each time, making the thing that I spend my money on different each time, but they didn't change their result. Each time it just resulted in ha, Gantu fell over. That's so funny. I hope the next one is better.